Join Dalton and Jacob as they discuss the ever-changing world of trading card games. TCG Buzz starts now.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dalton, back at it again with Jacob.
Hello. No,
It's not funny, bro. It's not funny.
Stream's fixed.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Fingers crossed. I spent a lot of time working on this. Yeah.
Dalton's trying out a new mic just because.
Dalton's being a weirdo.
I'm not being.
Let's
weird.
be honest.
I am being me.
He just wants to be a celebrity.
And in today's podcast, we have Jacob and Dalton talking about.
Talking about don't stop there.
You want me to?
Yeah, do it.
All right, we're gonna be talking about the new rule changes that are coming with Ace.
Wait, hang on. Rule changes?
Yes.
Rule changes?
Yes.
Buddyfight's dead.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
Buddyfight's dead.
Whoa.
Oh wait, no, sorry. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh players react to things.
Oh yeah. Okay. Whew. You got me scared for a second there, man. We can't just start saying, wow, I was about to say Yu-Gi-Oh. Buddyfight's dead and all that.
It's infectious.
Can't be saying Buddyfight's dead right before it's gonna hit its next climax.
Please don't use the word climax. That sounds gross.
You want me to use its peak?
And don't say penetrate either.
With the penetration.
No.
It's gonna be a good day, everybody.
No.
So you want to get started talking about these rules before things go further south?
Yeah, so there are 3 large rule changes for Buddyfight.
There's only 3.
Yeah.
So
there are 3. But what I'm saying is there are 3, and they're pretty big fundamental changes to the game.
maybe. Depends.
Maybe. So we'll go through them one at a time. You want to cover one in particular first, or?
No, not really.
No? Okay. Let's start with let's go from small-ish ones to bigger ones. So the smallest, I think, of the 3 is having to do with the number of extra turns you can get.
You know, I was going to say I put that over another one, but...
Oh, okay.
We'll
all right.
We'll talk about it.
I segued in.
Well, Wizards are dead. They never really got to be alive, but they are dead now.
Rip Wizards' chance at being meta.
Are gone. Yeah, so basically, Grandfather Clock is somewhat useless. Sure, you do get the 1 additional turn, but with the way Bushiroad has it, where it's like you can have up to 2 turns. Well, you have your initial turn, then the turn that you gain from Grandfather's Clock, but your opponent must have a turn before you can do it again, which sucks.
It does suck, but like that tells me there might be a chance that they're going to, bring back the extra turns mechanic, and they don't want to break it even further.
Or hashtag Wizards get good.
Oh no.
Screw 72 pillars. Wizard support all day.
Do you guys remember that one size 2 Star Dragon World card that could get you extra turns by dropping his souls?
I forgot about him.
He could, if you got it done right, he could loop extra turns like crazy. And everyone forgot about him. I always wanted to build a deck around him, but now, nope, forget it.
Right. And what, didn't Impact Menjo do something like that too?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Who cares about Impact Menjo? It's not the Menjo anyone cares about. This is not the Menjo you're looking for.
I miss you, Menjo. Toilets will not be the same.
Oh no, he's singing. Hey, look, our viewership just dropped to 0.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's been a singing day. I'm sorry. So that kind of covers it really, because there's not much else to say on the topic.
I'd say for impacting games, it'll impact the least number of games. On average, most games don't have extra turns.
Exactly, but there's really nothing much else I can add. Well, let's get on to the next one, huh?
Yeah, sure.
The player going first at the start of the game can draw a card. I honestly don't see it being too major. You know, it does help out like Zwei, Ein,
Okay, hang on.
Chaos, it breaks, Thunder Empire Fang. You know,
You're going way too fast there. You got to slow roll
wait,
this one.
I got you. It really helps Zwei, Ein.
Okay.
So
Start over.
Basically, it helps out Zwei, Ein, the Chaos. It makes Thunder Emperor Fang even better.
I think
That's
you're
low enough.
I think you're not appreciating it as much as
I
you
don't
should.
appreciate it.
Oh.
It's that simple.
All
I
right.
don't appreciate the fact I can draw. Oh, wow, I get to draw a card. It doesn't really matter for a lot of decks. I guess you brought up a point some time ago about making dual golems better, but like dual golems didn't really care about that card because it was basically, I've just OTK'd you. Are you dead? No? Well, I'm screwed.
I'm really surprised on your opinions on this. I think you're downplaying this rule way more than you should.
I don't think it's important.
Okay, so here's the things with it. One, it really helps balancing going first and going second, which is good for competitive play. I'd say that like we're almost at the point we'll have to do some play testing where I think going first is actually advantageous now.
See, that's the only thing that's really going to change is the fact of you always want to go second, but now it's going to make going first a little bit more appealing, but we still have way too many aggro decks out in the meta, so you still want to go second. That's where I don't see it being beneficial.
It could make OTK and FTK decks a little more viable. I almost feel like it makes defensive decks a little better because, you know, generally with defensive decks, you do want to go first to slap down your wall so your opponent's not doing anything. So, you know, you're not getting that hard loss. Like, do you know how many times Prison Dragons were like, oh, I need to go first, you know, to really pop off, but I don't get that extra card in my hand. Rip me.
You know what I say to that? You got to believe in the stars. Star believer.
I think that a lot of your, special flags are really going to appreciate this. You mentioned that briefly, but I mean, it makes Y really better.
Helps Y. It helps.
I think
Ein.
if we have to point to the one deck, it really helps. I think it's Y because Y. Speaking as someone who topped at a regionals with a Zwei deck, Zwei always struggled with going first because you had such a slow start because of it. Sure, you had a lot of other great stuff you could do, but like this makes them so much more consistent. So I think this might make them, at least, for a little while, meta relevant, between the new support and this rule change, until at least Ace really starts getting going.
I guess, but if you really look at the rest of the special flags besides Ein, because Y is just the upgraded version, and the Chaos, the rest of them already start off with 6 or they start off with 7.
Oh, geez. Thunder Empire getting to start the game with 8 cards in hand?
GG no re.
What is this?
It's called I've won and you can go home now.
8 cards in hand. What possessed Bushi to do this? They just end up eroding Thunder Emperor Fangs to say that you don't get your first turn draw.
That'd be a lot of work.
It would be. It would
That'd
be
be
pretty
a
dumb.
lot of work. Because then they're gonna have to do the whole reissuing of cards. You could bring your card in, we could trade it out for you, yada yada yada. Or they're gonna have to start doing reprints for it, which I don't think is needed. But that's myself.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what this does for the decks that have been, close to being meta relevant.
We'll
but
see.
The nice thing is, everyone's going to be stronger because of this. It's not necessarily going to really, really help certain decks. Everyone's going to be like, yeah, I get an extra card. Who doesn't want an extra card?
Apparently, it helps battleships.
Okay, I'll take Christian's
Even
word.
though I
in the
don't know
corner,
why
the
it
peanut
would help.
gallery.
I don't understand how it would help battleships because all you have to do is call out coordinates and hopefully hit their ship. Sunk your battleship.
Whew. So
the next one, it did go through a few changes because initially we were just gonna. I was initially because Jacob was off somewhere doing business thingies with one of our other friends about kind of showcasing all of them, except for the turn one because it's like kind of self-explanatory. With the whole infinite chain type deal, because that's what it was initially announced as, at least on Buddy Spoiler. Then it was just changed recently to multiple chains can start per battle, but still both players are still limited to one card each chain.
So essentially, this will not change how all counters work. It's only during battle, right? So it's not like I'm going to, in my final phase, counter, gain gauge, counter, gain gauge, counter, gain gauge off the same, proc for a chain.
I feel like we should still just release it, the video I was talking about, just because there was some stupid shenanigans that I pulled off with my water deck. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to counter this. Oh, you're done? Counter. It was stupid. It was amazing. I want to see it again.
The point is, this does make some difference, though. Particularly, it'll be interesting to see how this affects disruption battle cards. Things like, that counter destroy things, or nullifies, or heck, even spell nullifies might get more relevant because of it, right?
Sure. Or, maybe we just get foils and just foil each other's foils.
Oh, no, please don't. I really like the concept of moving it out to give us more options.
Making Gao okay in battle. Don't think we forgot Bushi. We know about that double Drago energy. Shame on y'all. Shame.
Yeah. Are they going to re-errata Drago energy to get rid of its stupid errata?
So you mean just take it off
Yeah.
the errata list?
Yeah. That would be kind of funny. Do you think this is a positive change?
Well, because I technically have two different opinions. The first opinion was back when it was just infinite counters and so forth, not being specified for only in battle and so on and so forth. I would have been, we have gone full Yu-Gi-Oh! We are full Cancer. It's over. But now I feel like it's going to help, so, it should make things better. I still see Drago Solid being kind of scary. I'm just going to gain 10,000 defense and counterattack. What now? But otherwise, it seems pretty fair. I feel like it was kind of needed because there's sometimes where you just sit there. Then again, it could just be me being a little baby about it. I want to use different words there. Just being like, I got this other card that I really want to use in succession with this card, but I can't do it.
Now I just need like a Buddyfight equivalent to Chain Burn.
Oh, funny thing about Chain Burn.
No.
Chain Strike was limited to 1.
Good stuff, man.
Good stuff.
No, I think it's a interesting change, and I hope it makes the game a little more interactive, and it,
Hopefully.
encourages people to run more disruption cards.
Hopefully.
Or encourages Bushi to print more at the very least.
More spell most. Just keep.
Can you think of any decks in particular that will benefit from this change?
Magic, Katana.
Yeah, a lot of counter-heavy disruption decks.
Darkness Dragon World?
Maybe?
That's what I got. I guess Dragon World, because Drago Energy, Drago Solid.
No more walls, guys. Just
The walls have been broken.
you can probably do some really weird shenanigans in Fifth Omnis.
Please, don't ruin my exploits.
Do you guys know any decks or like particular combos that work well, with this change to the battle rules? If you do, you should let us know.
Yeah, either right now in the chat.
Yeah.
Or if you're watching us afterwards, let us know in the comment section, or join our Discord.
Because I'm trying to think if there are any that like have interactions that are like really, really good, and I haven't thought of any yet. But
maybe a little cannon into water play.
That's pretty
I could
fun.
think of.
Yeah.
Because
Water boy.
not insane.
And the water boy.
Water ploy.
I know.
Counter cannon to pop Nanase, do things, but then you counter water polo to basically just grab the Nanase and put it back into hand. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
I miss spell nulls being good.
They were good.
A little. I want a big return for spell nulls, man.
Just because Christian used it against
I used to love them back in the day.
I've never seen you use them.
Dude, I played them at regionals using
that was a monster.
Various. Yeah, but it was
still
a
monster.
It was still spell nullification.
But it cucked you out of your spells. You know it's true.
Anyway,
you know it's true.
So overall, would you say good thing, bad thing, weird thing, strange thing?
We'll see. We'll see with Ace.
I've not done any playtesting with any of the new rules yet.
Don't worry, not much has changed.
I'm excited. I think generally it could be really fun.
We'll see.
It might end up being something that Bucci regrets, but they could always reverse it if they decide it's not a bad deal.
You mean if it's a bad deal?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And hashtag free my brother Chaos Death Talico from Darkness Dragon World band.
I like the change. I'm glad to see that they're trying new things, and I'm excited to see what Ace brings to the table with these new rules.
It brings more Ace.
More Ace.
More Ace.
Well, do you have anything else?
I already did my play for Death Talica. Which actually, I kind of want to go on a rant on. You want to go on a rant with me real quick?
Go ahead.
Chaos Death Talica, we know it was all banned and all flags. I can understand the chaos. Why you gotta get him out of Darkness Dragon World, yo? If you're gonna do that, you might as well just ban the whole damn family. Might as well just ruin my deck, It
is pretty weird.
It's triggering.
I'm really interested to see, when they're going to update the list. If it's going to be like a regular thing, say every 3 months or every 6 months, or if we're just like never going to get another one.
Or maybe it might be a situation of like a set drops, something gets broken, then a month, 2 months.
Are there going to be emergency bans? All that stuff. But that's a totally different
irregularities. Oh, I'm sorry. Distraction. My own things there. Well, Jacob, anything else from you though?
No, I mean, there's not that much to say about this today. Maybe we'll have stronger opinions on it once we've done playtesting on and once the rule changes have actually gone into full effect and all that jazz.
Hopefully.
I'm just excited that there's so much new things happening right now for Buddyfight. We're gonna have a lot to talk to as the weeks go by.
Yes, that's gonna be true.
So
more to talk about, and hopefully it doesn't pull a certain situation that a different card game is pulling right now with a certain set. If you know what I'm talking about, Jacob.
No,
it's a little super.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, huh?
Yeah. I guess we're done.
See, I knew we should have talked about the irregular list, man. The people want it, but I guess it's a little too late. I guess, unless people want it.
You tried so hard and got so far, but in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
No singing. We went over this.
Then why did you set me up? Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us, guys. Thanks for coming out. Make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell to get the notifications, though. Follow us on Instagram because we do try to post things,
We try.
Down at events, random things. What do you say, Christian? Why you interrupt me? Why you interrupt me?
You threw him off his groove.
Me off, man. Come on, man. What else?
Did we get over the Discord? Check out our Discord.
Join the Discord.
We got channels for Buddyfight. We got channels for Dragon Ball Super, Vanguard, Magic. I'd love to talk about literally all of those with you guys. And we've got a section for Q&As. We never get asked questions anymore. People can ask us, "Yo, Dalton, how much do you love Jet Talica?"
Whoa. If I see it,
no, don't answer that now.
I was supposed to. If I see it in the Discord, I'll answer it. But fine,
yeah,
jeez,
yeah.
I won't answer it ever.
Yeah, no, never, ever.
Anything else from you? I think I did that already. No.
Hey, the live stream didn't break. Hey! Don't jinx it, Christian says. Thanks, Christian.
But above all else, stay classy, y'all.
Thanks for listening to TCG Buzz. New episodes can be found on tcgbuzz.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. For box openings, deck profiles, and more, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.